Jiraiya and Genkai are two of the most recognizable and loved masters in all of anime. But if given a decision between the two, who would you want to be your sensei? Today I'm going to take a look at them both and make my decision based on 3 points: personality, technique, and the relationship between them and their students. Starting with Jiraiya. Jiraiya, along with Tsunade and Orochimaru, was named one of the legendary Sannin by Hanzo of the Salamander, who was easily one of the strongest shinobi of his day. Jiraiya is also known as the Toad Sage of Mount Miyaboku, fitting because that is where he learned Sage Jutsu from Master Fukasaku. Sage Jutsu allows him to go well beyond the average capabilities of a normal shinobi, and in addition to this, he has mastered both ninjutsu, taijutsu, and some genjutsu. One of the most notable jutsu within his arsenal being the Rasengan, an A-rank jutsu that he passed on to his student Naruto. As for his personality, Jiraiya is an unconventional, laid-back ninja, but a shinobi nonetheless. And the proof is in the pudding, being that he has trained several students, two of which went on to become Hokage. So maybe there's something to those breaks, as we've seen with Naruto at the ramen shop, even eating ice cream and going to the hot springs. Now for his relationship with his students. Jiraiya became a father figure for many of his students, especially Naruto, and he instilled within them all the will of fire and the will to continue with their ninja way. Even if they veered off track, they were reeled back in easily. Now for Genkai. Genkai is a much more reserved, much more traditional type of person. But that is not to say that she doesn't have the skills to back that up. She's a master of martial arts, and her name is feared all throughout both human and demon world alike. She's also a master of the spirit wave, a technique which gave her vitality and immense strength, as we see when she passed on to Yusuke. Personality wise, I do side with Jiraiya, but as far as skill, I think they both are very, very capable. Lastly, for Genkai's relationship with her students. At the start of the series, we didn't know too much about her, except that she was a grouchy old lady. But as the story progressed, we learned more and more about Genkai and her past, especially as it pertained to her relationship with Toguro, and she became more of a motherly figure for most of the group. So with that being said, if I had to decide, I've got to go with Jiraiya, the Toad Sage of Mount Miyaboku. Who would you choose and why? Let me know in the comments below.